My dad and my mom, they were always like, don't worry about how much we're gonna pay. We'll sell everything we have if we need to. Sell the cars, sell the house, whatever we need to do, you're gonna go to college.
Porque nosotros no fuimos a la escuela, pero a lo mejor tenemos ese sueño de que ustedes vayan, ¿no?
We're here as undocumented immigrants, and if we leave to Mexico, in Mexico we have nothing, nothing at all.
Y me dice, mami, ya me cansé. No, pero usted puede, usted pare tantito y le sigue y le sigue. Entonces le digo, pero si es tu meta, no pares. Si es tu meta, no pares.
And I didn't want to jump off. I was really scared because it was really high, and they're like, you have to jump. Your mom can't cross over until you jump.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
Every immigrant all of a sudden became a criminal. Every immigrant all of a sudden became a threat of terrorism.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
Mira, mira, mira lo que Dios hace, le dije.
With that one number, it opened up all these opportunities. And that one number could be gone tomorrow.
Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall!
Cuando saquen la comida.
Anti-immigrant sentiments that we thought were not necessarily gone, but we didn't think they were as strong.
Of Charlottesville today, the hate boiling over white supremacists.
There's still a lot of hatred. So it was kind of disappointing to realize, like, wow, this is America, like, wake up.
Nuestra razón de venir acá fue buscando a lo mejor una vida mejor, buscando oportunidades como todos.
My mom is from Mexico City, and my dad's from the state of Hidalgo. And so they lived in Mexico all their lives, and then they decided to immigrate to the United States when I was about, I had just turned 7 years old. It had become really hard to live at that point in Mexico. We didn't have enough money to, eat more than the day's meal. So my dad, he hired what he thought was a paralegal to work with throughout the application for the visas. And we tried that. Paralegal was not a paralegal. It was a fraud. My dad lost his money there. The visas got stamped down with fraudulent work, and we were denied the visas, and my dad was jobless.
Detrás traíamos con un gran sueño de querer sacar a nuestra hija adelante en ese entonces, que es Rubí, la única que teníamos. Ese fue el motivo de nuestro viaje. Trabajaba en una planta procesadora de pollo aquí. Por 400 horas trabajé y dije, bueno, yo tengo que ahorrar. Que era tan bajo el sueldo, pero dije, tengo que buscar otra opción. Entonces buscaba otro trabajo adicional. Dormía 3-4 horas, pero mi meta era traerme a la familia.
I didn't know where I was going, She just said, we're going to go to your grandma's house in El Rancho, So going to grandma's house never involved all this running. So I was like, why aren't we on a bus going to grandma's house, And, she didn't, I wanted to pack my dog. I wanted to pack my chicken.
Deja uno su vida allá y la otra parte la vas dejando en el camino. Ajá, entonces yo digo, ay, Dios mío, primeramente Dios, todo va a estar bien. Pero, digo, si no llegamos a encontrarlo, ¿yo qué le voy a decir a Rubí?
I don't know which part of the border we crossed from. I just remember certain things like running really fast, and all of a sudden my mom's like pushing me down on the ground to hide from the searchlights because we had to cross the border. And I didn't understand what was going on. there was a fence. Back then it was just like, you know, small, well, not small fence, but yeah, they weren't super protected. So we just had to help each other, like, you know, climb it. And I didn't want to jump off. I was really scared because it was really high. And they're like, you have to jump. Your mom can't cross over until you jump. And so that was the biggest moment that I remember, just having to jump. And then they caught me on the other side. This was the U.S. now. At some point we were already on the U.S. side and we were caught. So we returned back to Mexico. We had to do it again.
And the focus today turned to the southern border. President Trump moved to make good on long-promised action to stop illegal crossings. 2 executive orders. One to start work on completing a wall along the Mexican border to boost the number of Border Patrol and immigration agents and strip federal funding from so-called sanctuary cities.
The photo shows the bodies of a man. His name is Alberto Martinez, and his daughter Angie washed up on the Mexican side of the Rio Bravo River. Now, they were from El Salvador and drowned trying to cross into the country.
It is very biblical to enforce the law. That is actually repeated a number of times throughout the Bible.